Big topics to talk about today, practice schedules and racket purchases. We'll talk about the racket purchases first. I have a friend coming in and he's going to buy a racket. He's comparing two rackets, a Microgel Prestige head racket and a K-Blade 98. And my suggestion to you is, if possible, demo, but also if possible, stay within a brand. It's really hard to compare different brands. Like the whole K-Blade line goes against the Prince line with the old series, and Head has this prestige microgel thing going on. You want to get a line of rackets like within Wilson and go stiff and go flex and go mid and see which kind of frame you like to play with. Personally, I know I like light frames that are very stiff, and I play Wilson because I'm sponsored. And if I could play with Prince, I would play with Prince. If they gave me a racket, I'd play with Prince. If the Head gave me a racket, I'd play with Head, But within every line, there's a certain type of racket you like. So the keys are stiffness, weight, head size. And you gotta figure out what works best for you. Alright, and if possible, demo. Practice schedule. If you have a match 1 month from now, you should be playing at least 3 times a week. Now, we'll break it down to 2 categories. You have junior and you have adult. Junior players, you want to have a lesson, you want to have a normal practice, and you want to have match play. You're young, you can probably play 5 days a week. You don't have to work, you don't have to worry about things like that. Your parents pay for your lessons. Cost is not that big a factor. If cost is a factor, you just want to play a lot, but you have to have good technique. If you have poor technique, it's really difficult to execute your shot in pressure. That's why you always have lessons and hitting and group lessons. You want to have a private and a group. I hit with students and they hit great, and because it's subconscious. When I hit to a student, I hit the ball exactly where they like it. Some students like it right here, some like it right here, some like it down low. And I subconsciously just put the ball there because I'm a pro and that's my thing. I'm teaching you how to play. So I give you the ball you like to build your confidence. Playing me is deceptive because I'm not like your fellow junior players. You go into a group lesson setting and you start playing and you get all these different shots. You hit the shots that you're going to see in the tournament. You get lots of spin, you get a lot of slice, you get pace, etc. You want to have that in your group lesson. Okay? And in your normal practice session, try to organize it. Practice is not going out and hitting for 3 hours and you're staying in the baseline rounding back and forth. No. It should be, we hit down the line, we hit cross court, we hit cross court, I volley, you hit to me, maybe we volley cross court, and you hit baseline to me, go backwards, we hit some overheads. You want to have it structured. You can do figure eights, I hit down the line, you hit cross court, I run over, I hit down the line, you hit cross court, figure eight. And you can do a lot of hitting drills like that to work on controlling your game. Okay. Suggestion, so it's a private, a group, and just practice on your own. If you're having trouble with funding, basics. Have your dad come out with a bucket of balls and just feed you balls. I've seen great players made just from a dad that can barely play, and he just feeds you cross-court forehands, and he feeds a bucket. Like I've seen a dad come out with 3 buckets, and he feeds 3 buckets of balls. They pick up all the buckets, and he does the same thing on the back end. He feeds 3 buckets of balls, and the kid serves 3 buckets of balls, and they do some volleys, and they go home. It's like a 1-hour lesson, and people do that, and there are people that learn the game like that. If you're an adult now, your planning schedule is a little bit different. I'm assuming that even if you take a private lesson, your stroke is pretty much developed already. It's going to be difficult to change your stroke. You're older, you don't learn as quickly. You don't have time to play a lot. So I would just suggest just play singles and doubles. And do that in the week, and then do cardio on the side. Okay. I always remember Rick Freed talking about when he turned 40 and he didn't have time to be on the court as much, but he would do cardio and tennis together. And the biggest difficulty for me now is cardio. So I'm 1 month out. I'll play singles 1 day a week, and I'll play doubles, and then I'll work on my cardio the other days, and then come to a tournament Saturday and Sunday. Okay. The week of the tournament, if possible, I like to hit more often. I like to hit every day. Maybe go out and hit for an hour. But the real big key is the day before the match, I do no serving, because serving to me is like pitching, and when I serve a lot, it makes my shoulder tired. You have to watch out for some tournaments because they have odd schedules. You play like a Friday match, a Saturday match, and a Sunday match. You play 3 days in a row. You play like singles and doubles, singles and doubles. So by the time I get to Sunday, I don't have much of a serve left. My arm is really tired. So if you know that's going to happen, try to plan accordingly. Another thing, as an older person, weightlifting is a factor. You want to continue to lift weights because tennis develops your body asymmetrically. Like the right side of your body becomes very large. You have big forearms, big legs. You push off with only one leg. You twist a lot. So the right side of your body is really overdeveloped compared to the left side of your body. That causes problems in your spine. I have a lot of friends that have back injuries. They end up with shooting pains down the legs, sciatic nerve problems. You want to make sure you do your abs, because your abs work together with your back muscles. And the biggest problem I have is my lower back, which are connected to your hamstrings. A lot of people don't realize that. So they do a lot of ab work, but they don't do a lot of back work. And back work is really easy. I mean, it can be as simple as a back roll. It can be lying on your stomach and bringing your leg to your chest and stretching and doing scorpions. You know, I mean, it's very easy to stretch out your back. Okay. So in summary, just going over things really quickly. Rackets, stay within the line. Demo, stiff, medium, and flexible. Ask yourself what you want to play with. Develop it to your game. Practice schedule, juniors, 1 month out, you want to have private, group, and a practice. 1 week out, maybe instead of so much private and group, maybe match play. Adults, you want to have singles and doubles and cardio practice during the week, and then go to your tournament.